H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world. I'm on the West Coast, and I'm broadcasting on the West Coast, but it's like I'm in your living room right now. But I can't wait to get this Baby Friday. The cracking and smoking is just, I know you hear an echo. I'm in a building with got high, in this office, it's got high ceilings, and that they're gonna have to figure that out for me. If not, because I can hear the echo, and I'm trying to prevent the echo, but I can't. I mean, I tried it with my earpieces, and I tried it with everything. Maybe if I don't know. You know, my voice carries. So if we can get, we can get by for a few days. I get us back up and running. Let me shout out to my people, man. Let me shout out to, because I really, really appreciate y'all. Even the ones I disagree with, I still love you, man. I ain't mad at you. I just don't disagree. I just disagree with you, especially in this climate that we're going on in right now. We got to be lockstep in this climate. We up against something that being a political science major, I have never seen like this before. So we up against, so I just don't have time for the foolishness. You can have your opinions and all that old kind of stuff politically, but when you come talk to me, I'm gonna give you the truth. And I just see a lot of people just giving their opinions. They have not really studied this stuff. They're going and copying and pasting stuff off of people's, whatever other people saying, and sending it to you. And the reason I know they're sending it too quick, too much. You can't type all of that. You're sending too much, too quick. So that means you're copying and pasting. I've been doing this too long, y'all. But share the show, everybody, because this is going to be unique. I don't know where this show going to go. I'm going to tell you. Usually I have a frame about where the show going to go, but today I don't know where it's going to go. Matter of fact, whatever y'all want to talk about, we're going to talk about it today, because we usually do that. Let me shout out to D. Holcomb. What's up, D. Holcomb? I appreciate you. Robert Young, Daryl Anderson, I appreciate you. Sterling Creeks, I appreciate you. Who else? Tanya Kimmer over there on YouTube. I appreciate you. Let's see who else over there. Tyrone Caldwell, I appreciate you, my brother. And on YouTube, let me find my YouTube people. Businessman, I appreciate you. Ray Moore, you know I appreciate you. Barry McDonald, I really, really appreciate you. And wait a minute. Hey, Dr. Yoshika Barad now. Excuse me. I appreciate you. Been knowing you, oh my God, long time. You know me when I was a little younger. Shout out to you, Corey Hope. Hey, Sandra. Oh, yes, Sandra. Thank you. Before we go any further, y'all, hold on. I want to get it out. But I got something else for y'all, but thank you, Sandra. This is what I want you to do. We got a back to school day drive today. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say it later. I'm going to say it at the end of the show, because I don't want you to have no excuse. We're having a back to school drive today at 6:30. 6:30 sharp. They start on sharp. Get your kids out there. Get your volunteers out there. Everybody. So that means if it starts at 6:30, you got to be there at 5:30. Let's get there early, because we're going to get in and get out of there. And so you won't be traffic. Well, I don't know about the traffic. But I can't control the traffic. But a great, this thing, RCS Sports And the George McClellan Foundation has been doing this a long time. I remember, like I told you, my son was one of the, I think we was at the State Farm, I think it was a State Farm dealer. And I forgot the guy's name, and I don't know, but it's out there on the northeast side. And I had so much fun watching him and Leon Gilmore. That's who the young man who was with him. And I still got the pictures and the videos of them out there. They loved it because these two, you think about it, you in a situation where you didn't have to do this, and you out there giving nice stuff. I never forget. He went in his closet and he got the best stuff. The best stuff that he said, Dad, I never forget. He didn't go get his just hand-me-downs. He went and got some of his bag. He said, man, some kid, Dad, I'm good. I'm gonna make sure. So that's what this is about. And they do this stuff every single year. Shout out to Jim, shout out to Sandra and Miss Marjorie, all of those people. I don't know the rest of the officers who've been doing this so long. I know Miss Marjorie been there for forever. And but it's a unique back to school drive. It's a staple in that community. And Jimmy was great friends with the owner of Triple J, so it continued this thing. So let's get out there, man, and let's show up and show out and make sure these kids have something. If you ain't got no gift, bring some gifts, bring money, bring something to give. And so these kids can have a great school year, okay? All right, let's go. What else I got? Wait a minute, what you got? What happened, Barry? Barry, what you got, Barry? Barry, I missed that one, Barry. Let me see. This man said, open up a phone line. I'm not opening up no phone line. I'm not opening up a phone line today. I don't have a secure private line. Well, some of y'all, some crazy ass, crack ass people, y'all don't understand this show is not just y'all. This show is from all over the world. People can, and I'm just gonna not let anybody, this ain't one of those days. So what else you wanna talk about? I don't want to hear none of that mess that I got off the phone with yesterday. I was on the phone yesterday and wasted my damn time, Terry Rito, on the phone. Let me tell y'all something. Real simple. What's up, Reginald Simpson? Don't y'all waste y'all time with some of these people about who they voting for. Move on from them, because it's 100 million undecided voters that's undecided. Go work on them. Don't go messing with these damn fools who got their mind made up, and they gonna talk to you, they gonna waste your time. That's a distraction. So do me a favor, don't waste your time with that mess. Sandra said, I would like to give a special thanks to you and the basketball community who supported these events. Thank you, Sandra. Y'all know where I'd be if I was in town right now. I would be right there, Triple Day. I'm telling you, I get there early, so I can give me something to eat. I go, and guess what? I go and patronize the place. I go and say, Triple Day. I forgot what I be eating. I know I'll be getting some brisket. And then I just started eating boudin not too long ago. I get one of them, and I just sit over in the corner, have my fun. I'll go to the car, and then I'll be ready. So y'all get out there and support them people. Let's support the back to school drive. Great event. Them kids be sitting. The kids have fun in line. I think they feed the kids, and I'm serious. I've been to a lot of back to school drives. That's one of the best. That's one of the best ever. Okay, so let's get out there. I don't care. I got something to do. No, you ain't got nothing to do this evening. 6:30, 7:30. Then you can get out of there. Okay. All right. What else? What else? If that's everybody. Hey, Sonya. Hey, Ray Moore. Man, talking about open up the phone line so they can start. Man, y'all don't know what happened. What's my band name? Barry. Tell me what happened. What happened, Barry? Barry, you got to hit me now. See, hey, look here. When you put a comment, put a complete comment on the feed so I can understand what you're talking about. You just can't put one word up there. You got to give me some context. Yo, we got to start talking in context. We got to start talking. We got to be a little bit better. Yo, the world is different now. You got so many people with a platform and a Twitter handle, and they just saying some crazy, outlandish, dangerous stuff. And we got to be able to combat that stuff with the truth. Notice I didn't say with your opinion. I said with the truth, and we got to learn how to combat that stuff. And maybe it's a good time, cause like I was thinking about something yesterday. I was, I was Don Cornelius. He was talking about something, and I did not. I thought I had sent it to myself, and I didn't. And he was just talking about how he refused on his platform to be negative and talk down on people that look like him. I didn't know that till the other day. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna help you. On this particular platform here, I support people that look and support people like me, and people who are allies of people that look and act like me. Okay? Me and Jimmy take out our time to put on this show 4 days a week, 16 to 17 or 18 times a month. So guess what? Yes, we got a pretty good grasp. We've been doing this for 7 years. We got a pretty good grasp on how to get this thing done. But I sit there. What I did, I went and studied Tony Donnell. I went and watched these major news stations. I went and watched them, Mr. Donnell, and I'm trying to find some stuff. I just see. I'm not a clickbaiter. You know how y'all see one thing and just that's what I mean. There's some stuff happening that sometimes I be tempted to, but always said, let me go find several sources. I just like to go find some sources where, man, somebody else saying the same thing. I'm just looking for some, but it's in some of my notes. But let me see. Oh yeah, I got it. But yesterday I went and watched. Kamala Harris and Tim Walsh. They've been busting Nevada. They've been going all over the country. Bam, 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 bam. CNN, MSNBC was not covering them, but they was covering that other candidate, and he was just sitting at Mar-a-Lago just chilling. And these people out talking about policies. He's sitting up there talking about people you ain't this color, you ain't this color. And they covering that mess. So yesterday, I said we should not. Let me tell you exactly what I said, because it wasn't. I got my notes from yesterday. Because sometimes we got to rehash stuff because a lot of people don't hear this stuff in the beginning. So, and then faith comes by hearing and hearing the word. Sometimes you got to. So let me see. Where did I put that? NBC stuff. It was. Let's see. I had it, but what happened? No, I had it yesterday. Probably put it somewhere else. Hold up, y'all. I got it. I know I got it. But what happened? And I was saying, why don't we boycott those? Because they not showing a candidate that we like. Now, if you don't like, somebody showed me who they were yesterday. See, when people show you who they are, believe them. So, I like Kamala Harris. And let me tell y'all, at first, when I didn't know her, I didn't like her. You know why? Because I listened to other people's opinion of her until I went to San Francisco. I'm in LA now. When I talk to people out here on the West Coast that was more affected by some of the things that they say. And see, when you know better, you do better. And I hope that was loud enough because I'm trying to be not too loud. But when you know better, you do better. So I learned, because I saw it with the white husband, and I just said, wait a minute, wait a minute. But, you know, I was shallow, and I admit. And I came on this thing, and apologized, just like D.L. Hughley did. I'm man enough when I sit there, when I know better, I do better. I found out who that lady really was, and who that, and when I found out the circle around her, I found out who her dad was, and who her mom was, and I found out who her brother-in-law was, and who her sister is, and I learned about her. Go Google her brother-in-law, Tony West, bad man. That's Maya's husband. But if you study a little bit more, and you just look a little further, I know some of y'all say, well, I ain't got time to study. Well, okay. But then you listen. You listen to the Chop Shop if you ain't got time. Because I got time. Because I like to know. I let some people talk me into not liking that lady. And guess what? When I found out, I learned about who she is, the stuff that she's done. Proud of her. Shout out to her. I'm with her. And that's it. And all you people talking about the prison, I ain't been to prison. So I don't know about I understand. But I'm talking about the things she's doing now. I know I'm not the same guy I was 20 years ago. I'm not. I'm a different man. I'm a different man who stopped everything he was doing and came out here in LA so I could be with my grandson and my daughter. I mean, 20 years ago, I wouldn't even be thinking about stuff like that. I'm trying to get on the plane to the next island or something. Now, I know the most important things in life. As we change. We change and we do things. But let me get back to what we're doing. Because what bothered me yesterday is I on the show and a guy come up. So I said, you got an alternative to watch the DNC next week. The DNC start on Monday, the Democratic National Convention. It starts on Monday. And we got an option on where to watch it. And I said, let's watch it on the Black Star Network, Roland Martin's network. Okay? On my show, I announced it. And we had somebody, Casey Small, come on here and said, well, Roland Martin talk about black people too. Why should we support him? You just talked about another black man. Roland Martin, the black man, you just talked about him. So why should we listen to you? You know, and then I asked for send us the receipts. Because Roland Martin has came on this show doing the George Floyd thing. And we said it. Talked about it. George Floyd is what color? Black. Roland Martin went to what school? Yates. He got the Black Star Network that always covering topics talking about black. And what are you doing for you to get on my feed, on this feed, and expect that? All I tell y'all is, and I respect, because he's talking about, hold up, he's talking about, if you don't want to see it, turn the comments off. No, if you don't want me to talk about it, don't comment. I'm not turning the comments off. I'm going to keep the comments on. I want to hear your comments. But when you put something up there like that, out of all the words you could have said, because all we saying is, I used the parallel. I want y'all to get this clear. I said, CNN NSNBC is not watching it. Let's boycott them and watch Roland Martin. And he had to have something negative to say about Roland Martin. A black dude. Supposed to be black. I don't know what he is. He said, those who don't have time to study be the first one to criticize. No knowledge about nothing. Knowledge is the key. Boy. And knowledge of the truth is key. That's why I don't say knowledge is key no more. Because a lot of people got knowledge. They get knowledge from other places, but that knowledge ain't the truth. Some people are champions in zealous error. They learn the wrong thing and they think it's right. They learn the wrong thing and think it's right. But what's up, Casey Small? But Casey, where was I at? What was I going to talk about? So, and people always talking about their opinions. And I agree. I agree with opinions. And I want you to have your opinion. But what I want you to do just a little bit better this year, just make sure your opinions are based on facts. That's all. And I was thinking about this this quote by Tolstoy. He said the most difficult subjects. Watch this now, y'all. Watch this. Oh, this good one for Friday. Hey, this is a good one for Thursday. This is a good one. Share the show, everybody, because I might not have said this on the show before. He said the most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted man. But let's change that to a person. The most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted person if they have not formed an idea of them already. But what I found out yesterday, the simplest thing cannot be made clear to the most intelligent people, a person. If they are firmly persuaded that they know already, I'm going to say that one more time. I got to say it one more time. The most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted person. You don't know what slow-witted means. People who just don't grasp stuff quickly. And by that, I really mean someone that's not very intelligent. Nothing wrong with it. Some people are and some people are not. You can explain the most difficult thing to someone that is not very intelligent if they do not have a pre-formulated idea about the thing that you are explaining. Whew. But the simplest thing in the world can't be made clear to most intelligent people. If that very intelligent person is persuaded and firmly believes that they already know. Casey Small, I know everybody got quiet. I know y'all listening. Have you been around something like that? Look at Christopher Ellis. Chris, Malcolm, have you ever experienced something like that? And y'all got to understand, I love this quote because it really encapsulates where we are as a summer basketball community and where we are as a nation. Boy, I know I hit somebody. I wasn't trying to hit. I'm just trying to get to learn. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. when somebody come on this feed and they give me something, don't y'all know what I do? I have my people jot it down so I can come study it later and figure it out. Because I don't dismiss your opinions. I just disagree with them. I don't dismiss them. Listen, Chop Shop 101. If I mention your comment on the screen, you caught my attention. I don't care how crazy I talk about it. You caught my attention. You caught my attention. But y'all, I told y'all that quote. Y'all got to listen to what I said now. The most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted man. Tolstoy, a philosopher, said this. He said, the most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted person if they have not formed an idea of it already. But the simplest thing cannot be made clear to the most intelligent person if they are firmly persuaded that they already know. Wow. We have a lot of people, y'all, who have a lot of ill-informed opinions that they are very strongly and passionately wedded to. This Negro gonna come on my show yesterday and said, well, if you don't want nobody to comment, turn the comments off. Y'all, I can really tell a story about that one, but I can't because I like to keep it positive. But Jerry Jones, what's up? But Jerry Jones, I got something for you. Jerry Jones, watch it. Let's see. We have a lot of people who have decided that some things are things, and that's it. That's just it. That TV is orange. Behind me, it's a TV behind me, baby. It's orange. Now we know it's black, but he's saying it's orange, and that's just it. That's my opinion. So a lot of people come on this show like that, Malcolm. Not y'all, not y'all. It's some people who come on as guests who come on here every now and then. Not the people who are here all the time. Because they know on this show you bring something. You bring a brick. I use the metaphor of bringing a brick because we're building something. We're building something. So, but check this out now. There's no logic. It doesn't matter how logical you are. And it doesn't matter if you have any facts. And y'all, I got some sports coming, but I got some, because I'm going to tie this into something. What are the facts in summer basketball? What are the facts in high school basketball? What are the facts in grassroots basketball? What are the facts in America? America is so intelligent, we don't have actually facts anymore. The summer basketball community is so intelligent that we don't have facts anymore. We are in an era, a time and an era that we have so much access to information. This is the information age, ladies and gentlemen. Crystal, it's information. Crystal, you can do some stuff now in real estate that you couldn't do 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You can click and you can click a button and you can find out information. We in the information age. Michael Smith, we in an information age. Y'all, we got cars out here we can drive, got a computer. It's driven by a computer. We got cars can drive themselves. I saw that little car driving themselves. We are in the information age, y'all. And yet, at the same time, we have so much willful commitment to being ill-informed. I put it like this, willfully commitments to ill-informed opinions that we are so wedded to and so firmly rooted in that nobody can tell us anything different. I'm watching. When I got off the phone, when I got off the show yesterday, I talked to a guy and he was just emotionally, he drained me. I sit and told, and I sit and asked y'all. I said, look, go look it up. This media and this anti-Biden, now this the anti, have anybody heard on the media this, have anybody heard on the media about the insulin cap that I told y'all about? It? The insulin is capped, so older people who have to pay so much for insulin is capped at $35. Raphael Warnock, Kamala Harris helped push that bill through. Now Joe Biden has came. Inflation is down. They ain't talked about that happening. CNN. Inflation is down. What else? Then they cap some other medicines that's very expensive, about $50 billion a year that people been paying. They're gonna cap that too. Have y'all heard that been on CNN? See, the reason I want to tell y'all this is because the CNN CEO is the Trump donor. The ABC CEO is a Trump donor. The CBS CEO is a Trump donor. Go look him up. The NBC CEO is a Trump donor. The MSNBC CEO is a Trump donor. The New York Times CEO is a Trump donor. The Washington Post is owned by Jeff Bezos. Okay? And the Wall Street Journal is owned by Rupert Murdoch. Fox. The people who lost a what, $700 billion lawsuit for lying about the election. See, some of us don't know this, but let me keep getting. This is what I'm saying. We get our sources from certain people. We just got to keep finding sources, y'all. I'm just telling you, it's hard. It's hard for me too. I'm struggling with it too. But let's be open to learning. Let's be teachable. When somebody puts some on this feed, I promise y'all, if y'all don't even be watching me sometime, I'll take my camera and take a screenshot so I can remember it and go back and see, did this guy have a point? You follow me? Let's see. Let me see where else I got to go before I get this book. But we got to be teachable because you think we know everything. But there is this concept of being an informed person. But if you're closed off to knowledge, if you are closed off to the idea that there is information out there that perhaps you don't know. That's why I'm reading every day, because there's so much I don't know. Y'all, there's some stuff I want to talk about. Y'all, today somebody sent me, but I ain't studied. It's just so much stuff. Y'all got to understand, it can be really disconcerting. Because I remember in 1922, I wanted us to condition ourselves to be open to learning information. I started this in 1922. And that conflicts with our strongly held opinions. Because we got opinions. Everybody come on here, but Robert, that's up my opinion. And I just go back, man. It's just so much I can share with y'all about this. But we got to do like right now. I gave y'all some information on a back to school drive. Some of them young kids probably ain't never met a person like you. I've been like you. go over there and meet and shake some of them young kids' hands. A lot of kids have never met guys that have been through the stuff that I've been through and did. So I never forget just talking to some guys when I'm going around the SWAC, and some of them guys had not been exposed to the things that I mean, we have this thing when we get on the bus and ride the bus. Whoever sit behind me, they know they're gonna get up. They gonna get next to me. And I had some great young men around me, man. Shout out to TSU basketball program and the women's basketball program. Was blessed to be around those young kids, and they really blessed me. They don't understand. John Walker blessed me with a book. He told me about a book one time. You know, that's how we talk, right? That's how we talk. But you know what? I want y'all to find me something. And somebody please do, because I've been looking for one. Because I've been seeing all these black celebrities coming out right now. They never said nothing about Kamala Harris in the beginning at first, but now a lot of black celebrities are coming out talking about Kamala Harris. Have y'all been watching this? You know, they was talking about Joe at first. Now they aimed at Kamala, right? Find me some of these black celebrities, and please send me the video to Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. Find me some of them. Find me one or two of them that just been saying something negative about the other guy. Y'all notice I don't even like to call his name. Find me one that's talking about J.D. Vance. Find them, please. Why? The black celebrities always got to say something about Barack Obama, Joe Biden, what about Trump? And maybe it's something I don't know. Help me. I don't know. Maybe y'all know something I don't know. It's okay. This is a safe space. I know y'all don't think it's safe because you put a comment. But now if you put a comment now, I'm going to challenge the comment. But I ain't mad at you. I'm talking about the comments. Okay? Don't personalize it. But I was just, yesterday, I just want to reflect. Yesterday, Jerry, I was walking. Y'all bear with me. I was walking downtown LA, and I've been inspired by some things that I've been experiencing. And it reaffirmed, it reconfirmed that I'm on the right track with the right people. I'm just walking. I'm walking. I've walked about what? When I got back, I had 15,000 steps. And I think I'm gonna go do it again. I was just walking. I never walked to the music. When I used to come to downtown LA, I just come to the Staples Center and get on the plane. I get on the highway and get out. All I did is came from the games. I never walked through downtown. Yeah, one time, and I saw a rat this damn big, so I didn't want to walk by myself no more. But I was walking. I walked through the fashion district. I ain't never, been through. I walked through. I was just walking, right? I was reflecting, reaffirming that I'm on the right track, and I got the right people. Because I'm about to do something, and it's gonna be crazy. And he just confirmed, Rob, you good. And you know what? And this been third for me talking to y'all, and thank y'all for traveling this journey with me. But it's unique. I saw something. Somebody wrote this. Talk about why we always talk about the police and the police and the police this and the police this and the police this. But somebody sent me something, and I thought about it. They said, if the police did their job, everyone would trust them. Ain't no song called F the Fire Department. Did y'all get that? Ain't no songs out there called F the Fire Department. Did anybody get that? Because I might have to repeat that again. Well, I want to eat some of my apple over here, but I don't want to be crunching in y'all ear. But that apple looking good over there. Oh my God. Apple a day, keep everything away. Apple and a banana. Men, apple and a banana. Did y'all get what I just said? If the police did their jobs, if the police did their jobs, everyone would trust them. I ain't heard a song. Have y'all heard a song out called F the Fire Department? Okay. Shout out to Kamala Harris, presidential candidate. Y'all, it's just amazing to me. Y'all got to realize how important Women Rock Wednesday is to me, and how women has been very, 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 very instrumental in my life. And this is, I see this, I watch her. Just check this out.
I was hoping maybe we wouldn't have to.
I called you, Tim.
Yes.
You didn't answer, Tim.
I know.
What happened?
The most important call of my life. It popped up, and we didn't recognize the caller ID, and it went to voicemail.
Hi, this is Jim. I'm not able to answer.
There you go.
As possible. Thank you.
Hey, Tim, it's Kamala. I really want to talk to you.
It is an amazing privilege. I'm excited. I just want to be part of the excitement that you're generating.
Well, we're doing it together, buddy.
It's fun.
We're doing it together. I
was
called
hoping.
you.
You know what I liked about that? Because a lot of y'all won't look at that because a lot of people don't understand the political spectrum. You know, people around here worried about whether she did or she not interviewing this, she not giving us interviews, she was on the tarmac the other day and gave some interviews. But see, what that happens is the interview is going to be a distraction. She know they're going to ask her about, see, Trump them over there talking about how black she is and all that stupid stuff. And these same reporters gonna come and ask her that stupid stuff. That's a distraction. She wanna talk, if you wanna, so guess what? She got a chance to do her own interview, tell her own story, and create her own narrative. That's what being your own media is about. Ladies and gentlemen, we get a chance on this particular show to tell our own narrative. We allow your kids to come on here and we interview them so we can hear their narrative. College coaches then came on. Everybody then came on. The stars then came on. Everybody, you get a chance to tell your story on here. So it troubles me, y'all. And but I'm gonna come back to that one because I want to give you a little bit of sports. I want to give you a little bit, in case y'all just, up on the rock. I don't know how true this is. I called a couple of people in the NFL and they told me this was true, but I don't know if it's true. I called a couple of people and they said yes. And he asked me, but Jim Harbaugh, the head coach of the Chargers, offered Colin Kaepernick a coaching job with the Chargers. He's considering it. He's out of the country. If you notice, he was over at the Olympics. He said he's going to get back with him, because he's trying to get back and play. And then I think that's hey man, think about that. Jim Harbaugh, but they don't care about what nobody think. But I sit there and watched this video the other day. In the press, we get a little nosy, but watch this. After his defeat in that game, he was crying, and he went up to his hero, as Victor Wembanyama. He went up to his hero and he said, he talks about, I know people wanted to know. I didn't really want to know because that's a private moment. But I kept hearing KD say, I got you. But the young kid was just saying He said, he's my childhood favorite. I made it clear to him that I wanted to learn from him and to steal one or two of his secret techniques. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to start talking about the influence that KD got on some of these players too. You know, I love Steph and I talk about Steph. Yes, you know, Steph my favorite player. But KD was KD's influence on these young players too, man. You know, we don't talk about it that much. We just don't. I mean, I don't know if y'all think about it, but KD said that kid went and sought KD out. He was crying over that. Then he went and got him and said, man, it's my chance. You know, and thinking about Steph, and I found out some stuff about y'all for y'all. Let me see, can I put it on the screen? Now I know what happened. Now I know what happened. I'm gonna set that there right quick and let y'all see it right quick. Stephen Curry. Them first 4 games, Aisha was not there. He averaged 7 points and 5 3-pointers. He had only 5 3-pointers made. Aisha got there with the kids and the babies. He averaged 30 points a game and had 17 3-pointers. Y'all tell me having your wife and your family around you don't mean nothing? Having a good... Aisha is the real MVP. Yeah, go Google it. This explains everything to me. Look at this, y'all. Keisha, my cousin, Jerry Jones. Look at these numbers. Y'all, see, y'all playing around with this. Y'all ain't saying nothing about it. Women are this important to us. That man was missing his babies, all of them. They got a little one. I mean, little. I would have took my baby over there with all them damn germs over there, in Paris. Y'all see how little that little baby. She just had a baby. I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know, it might not mean nothing to y'all, but it means something to me. It means a little. Y'all, it kind of got to me a little bit. I said, wow, look at my girl. But like I said, the black men, talk to my black brothers out there, that say that they're not with her, is saying that you're with Trump. You see, I switch back over. And I ask y'all to do, why do these celebrities put out videos about why they don't want to vote for Harris, but I haven't seen them do the same for Trump. Ricky Smiley the other day came on, and I don't know what show it was. He said, man, we can't agree on a bucket of chicken. He said, cause somebody gonna want a hot dog. Stop it. Stop it, Doug. Doug and Freight, they just nasty. But Freight, Ricky Smiley said something the other day. He said, man, we can't agree on a bucket of chicken. Doug, in summer basketball, do you find it hard for people to agree on something? Doug, that's a loaded question. Doug, we can't agree. Doug, tell me some things that you wish that we could agree in the summer basketball community, in the grassroots basketball. Give me some things that you said. Because Ricky Smile said, we can't agree on a bucket of chicken. See, what y'all don't understand, y'all know how I am. I love women. I have 5 sisters, a mother, a daughter. I have women. I'm very, very, very special to me. So I was just thinking about it. If Kamala is elected, I got this from Ricky Smiley. I kind of knew it, but they was talking about it too. They said if she is elected, she would be sworn in on MLK Day and possibly by Ketanji Brown Jackson. Y'all follow me here now. Follow me here, Doug. You got a member of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated swearing in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated in the White House on MLK Day, who is a member of the Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated. Hey y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, when I was in college, I didn't pay no attention to y'all, the fraternities and sororities. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I didn't see a value in it. Y'all got it going on, man. Y'all got it going on. Divine Nine, y'all got it going on. Now, I would not dare go and play it now in a grad chapter trying to be, I'm an old ass man, I ain't trying to do that. But y'all got it going on. Y'all, listen, I take my hat off to y'all. When I sit there and saw, y'all know I like historic moments. Let me repeat that again. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, that's Ketanji Brown Jackson, swearing in a member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated, Kamala Harris, in case you didn't know, trying to swear her into the White House on MLK Day, who was a member of the Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated. That stuff just give me chills. It give me chills. I didn't see no value of it. Didn't nobody sit down and explain to me. I just heard it was one dude in a fraternity, and I kind of got close to it, kind of cool with the guy. They said he was gonna make sure hard on me, and he was gonna talk about what he was gonna do to me. And I didn't want to go to that penitentiary, y'all. If y'all know what I mean. Because if he had did it, I'd have been gone. Y'all got it going on, man, though. I didn't know the value, but I know the value of now. That's why I speak the way I speak about the Divine Nine now, because I know the value. Didn't nobody, this is why Robert Hatter, didn't nobody, as a young man, explain to Robert Hatter how valuable the Divine Nine was. So I'm on this show right now. This is why I tell y'all to share the show so it can reach a young Robert Hatter who didn't know about it, so they can understand the value of it. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all think this show is about me and Jimmy. No, this is about our next generation. And y'all won't share the show. Y'all won't tell people about the show for some, because y'all scared that we might cuss somebody out. I don't care. They've been cussed out at home. But when I think about how powerful I could have been in one of these fraternities easily, but I didn't know the value. And sometimes when you don't know the value of something, you will abuse it. So I just said, man, think about y'all. I got more gas. That's how I was thinking. I got more gas than y'all anyway. I mean, that's how I was thinking as a young man. Because I know some of the dudes get in it so they can get girls. I didn't need to get in it to get girls. You follow me? So, but didn't nobody come and explain, Robert, it's not about that. It's about the brother. Nobody ever came and explained that to me. All the years I was in college, nobody explained it to me. And Doug said, hell, he said, I wish, hold up. Y'all follow what I'm saying? The Divine 9 is all right with old Robert Hat over here. Hold up, let me put my name back up there. I had my name, my name went up there. What's going on? Doug said, hell, wait a minute. Doug said, hell yeah. I wish that we can agree that summer basketball should be about the kids and helping them and not these attention-seeking adults. Doug, I'm trying to find some. I'm trying to find my applause button so I can give you applause. They didn't hit my applause button. I got stuff everywhere, man. Doug, I promise you. Doug, I got to get, hold up. What's that, sound effects? What I'm missing, sound? Yeah, sound effects. What are they? Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. Hold up, there it is. What are the sound effects? What sound effects? Hold up, Doug. Oh, there they are. Here you go. Doug, I had to find my sound effects. I told you I ain't got everything. I can't get everything on the screen. Okay, see, somebody just texted me. Watch this. I went to I know I touched on something, y'all. I went to the University of Minnesota, and they didn't explain it to me either. I felt like I was paying to have friends the way they made it out to be. I wish I would have looked into it more. I would have been pink and green. Wow. 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 Uh-oh, y'all, somebody just, hold up. My hero is on the line, hold on. He just showed me a picture. Now, he just showed me a picture. The four guys on the thing, Ralph Abernathy was a Kappa. Martin Luther King was a Alpha. Jesse Jackson is a Q. And who is this other guy? Is this Lerone Bennett? The photographer to your left, Goody. He was what's that chatterbox is? They blue. What's the guys that blue? The Zeta? What not the Zeta? What are those guys in the blue? In the light with the blue and the light blue, the dark. What's the guys in the blue? Y'all help me. Y'all help me with the guys in the blue. That was a good pick, though. That was a good pick. But I just wish somebody would have told me how important it was back then. The Sigmas. Thank you, baby. Sigmas. Thank you, Rick. It's but Goody, you a noob, but you didn't play as you play as later, a little later. Or did you play it in college? It's different now, Hatter. Sign in and sign up. No, I'm good now. I'm just gonna help y'all. Whatever y'all need my help, because I see what y'all doing in this election. I see what y'all doing in this election. That Divine 9 is doing some things. It even reached home to Houston. They had somebody call up Jimmy Hicks and said, "Man, can I come to your tournament?" Y'all, they had a call of action on the phone. These people ain't playing. I said, y'all bad, man. Y'all bad. All y'all. All of y'all bad. I can't pick none. I can't pick. I like all of y'all. It was one in particular that I was gonna hang out with. Now I had him. But I didn't want to have to whoop this dude. I know because I was gonna have to get him. I already know it, y'all, because I was young. Okay, Matt at UAB. Okay. And Kevin said grad chapter don't count, but I know it's a lot of grad chapters doing a lot of great things. I know some personally doing a lot of great things in the community. Very powerful network. Absolutely, I know it. But think about it. And I'm glad you putting it up there. And you know what though? I ain't talking about the network. Nobody explained to me, Robert, these guys did this. This guy, they didn't give me no history of this guy was one. I didn't know Ralph Abernathy was one. I knew about him, but ain't nobody told me. Nobody told me. I mean, I just, that's why I tell y'all, man, you got to get different rooms to be in. Can't stay in the same old rooms. If you the smartest person in this room, you need to find another room too. You can hang out with them, but you got to find another. Hey, Don, you got to find another room. But let me get back to that. But it gave me chills, y'all, when I thought about a Delta Sigma Theta swearing in a Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated in the White House on MLK Day, who he was a member of the Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated. Y'all just don't understand it. Give me chill. I don't care what issues you people have with black women. You black men have with women. I don't care about your issues you have with black women. Your mama's a black woman. Your sister a black woman. Kamala called Ricky Smiley when his son died. Kamala called Bakari Sellers when his wife was in the hospital. They don't know who was gonna keep her daughter. He had his daughter, and he didn't know don't know which one of them was gonna live. Kamala was the first one to call him. He couldn't even finish on that black men call. He talked about that. Go to the black men call. He talked about that, and I damn near broke down and cried. Because he was just talking about it. And then he said, man, she was the first person to call me. Yo, this the woman who, these people know this woman. You don't know the woman. You going back like I did, what somebody said about her. What reason would she have to call Ricky Smiley when he lost his son? Joe Biden wrote a letter to him, called all of his kids by name. But you get mad because somebody don't talk about your program on the show. Like some people did to me last week. I was talking about other programs on the show, and they wanted me to talk about their Summer Bowl program, and they get mad at me. We get mad at people about stuff like that. When I done talked about your program 1,000,000 times on this show. That's a shaking my head moment right there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a pivotal election. I meant to talk about this yesterday on Women Rock Wednesday, but Jimmy came in on a little early yesterday. Now I want to talk about a woman who owns a restaurant in Third Ward, a black woman. And it's called Paradise, Frozen 2.0. It used to be called Frozen Paradise. Now it's called Frozen 2.0. Got some great food, great drinks. Brunch on Sunday. Brunch on Sundays from 12 to 5. Chicken and waffles, lobsters and waffles. Grits, shrimp and grits, fish and grits, Cajun pasta. This only on Sunday. Got all the frozen is because they specialize with the frozen drinks. They got the J and Bay, the Royal Flush, the Skittles, the Perfect Margarita. They got one called a mechanic called Between the Sheets. And the food, the wings off chain. I can't wait to get back to Houston so I can get. I want to try the lobster basket, the blackened salmon. They said it's unbelievable. It comes with 2 sides. What else they got? The seafood platters. You get 2 lobster tails, 2 fish fillets, and 10 shrimp. What? Third Ward, collard greens, mac and cheese, fries, beans, red beans and rice. I need the Chop Shop to go over there and tell me how good this food. I'm out of town. Go to Frozen, 4711 Cleburne, right across the street from. If you at TSU, you can at lunchtime you can come walk right across the street, and there it is. Don't forget that. All right. But let me get back to this. When you talk about black women, y'all think about it. In this pivotal election, black women everywhere could, for the first time, see a reflection of their grandmother's dream as commander-in-chief. Y'all got me? This moment isn't just about casting a ballot. It's about claiming our space. Y'all watch this. I know some people tune on because they don't like to hear this. Watch this, y'all. Because that's why I'm going to keep playing. Watch this, y'all. I got something. Hold on. I'll never forget this.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women and to protect our women. And the only time a Muslim really gets real violent is when someone goes to molest his woman. We will kill you for our woman. I'm making it plain, yes. We will kill you for our woman. We believe that if the white man will do whatever is necessary to see that his woman gets respect and protection, then you and I will never be recognized as men until we stand up like men and place the same penalty over the head of anyone who puts his filthy hands out to put in the direction of our women.
When I think about that, black women, this moment isn't just about casting a ballot. It's about claiming your space, our rights, and our future. That isn't lost. President guy gonna ask me yesterday, "What is you voting for her? Cause is she a Republican?" Asking me, "You voting for her cause she's a Republican?" I said, "Is she black or white?" I said, "I voted for Hillary Clinton." You vote? I said, "I voted for her because I align with the issue she went. I like her. I see what she's done. To know a man's history, you got to look at what he's done. His story. History. But see, now he'll tell you his story like that other one. He'll tell you. He talking about he the one. He ain't even the president. He ain't even the White House. He ain't in nothing. He talking about he is the one that capped the insulin. But we ain't gonna talk about it. She knows where she stands, y'all. Firmly at the intersection of freedom and power. That's where she stands, a black woman who's been so disrespected. She got a chance to be the commander-in-chief. She's over the Navy, the Marines, all the armed forces. She's over the executive. She'd be over the executive branch if she wins. We just not voting, y'all. We're shaping a legacy of freedom for generations to come. The stakes are high, but so is her spirit. That's why when the young man who got on the phone with me yesterday, I'm passionate about this. I didn't have time to play with you with all of these old political games. A DA did me wrong. So what? You shouldn't have got in trouble. I was thinking about, she sat down with Caroline Wangridge, Vice President Harris, to discuss what inspired her into politics. Y'all need to go, it's in essence, her plans as a president and the potential impact of the upcoming election to everyone. I don't get essence, but I'm gonna get that one because that's gonna be a collector's edition, and I'm gonna get that one, and can't wait to get it. Kamala Harris, if you listen to this, or somebody ever tweet this out, you make us proud. You inspire us, and above all, you remind us that dreaming out loud is just an act of hope. It's not just an act of hope, but a declaration of power. Now, I wish somebody would splice that and tweet that and send that to Kamala Harris instead of slicing and tweeting other things that we say on this show. Kamala Harris, you make us proud. You inspire us. And above all, you remind us that dreaming out loud isn't just an act of hope, but a declaration of power. Tweet that. Didn't I tell you inflation is down? And hold up, inflation is down. Some of the more popular Medicaid drugs that cost the average American $50 billion a year is not going, it's going to have a cap. They're going to cap them prices also. That's a round of applause because you're you know why I said that? The reason I said that, Kevin Freeman, this is more information for you to have. This is exactly what they said they were going to do. Promise made, promise kept, right? I've criticized this administration a lot, but they said they were going to focus on lowering the prices of prescription drug prices, and they did it. This stuff make a real difference in our real lives and the lives of us who are not carnival barkers on TV. All of them go clowns on CNN and all of them. I call them carnival barkers because they're doing exactly what they're paid to do. Okay? But that's it. All right, now let me. I got some more for y'all. Y'all know I got something else for you. Look at it. Oh, okay. I'll make a good time. Y'all, WNBA. I got a little WNBA. You know what? This Angel Reese girl is a woman after my own heart. Let me make it bigger for the old man to see. Come on, make it big for me to see. She after watching them Olympics, Angel Reese tweeted out to Gabby Williams saying, "Oh, okay, that the game is over now. Would you like to be a part of the Chicago Sky again?" Angel working. That girl done worked the USA basketball team. Angel said, "I want her on my team." What? Did y'all hear what I just said? Angel Reese is just, man, that woman, that young girl there, just woman, she's a woman now. She is just after my whole heart. So Gabby Williams tweeted back, we could just play together for a different organization, not that one. Get what Angel came back and said. Girl, them folks ain't here no more. But okay, I get it though. I understand it. But thank you, sister girl. I'll see you soon. Then Gabby Williams said, they did me dirty, girl, but I'm still your biggest fan. I love that black girl power. I know some of you guys, y'all got problem with women, man. I love them. I love him. Let me get back to Doug. Wait, what Doug? Doug said something. Doug, I'm gonna get back to that one, Doug. Doug, what Doug? What Doug? Doug said, how can we make this happen? Huh? How can we make this happen? Goody, McKinley Singer, brilliant man, man full of wisdom. How can we make this happen? Because this young man, Doug Jones, McKinley, him and his little crew, I call them a crew. I mean, I know they all individuals. They all great young men in their own right. They all got separate, different skill sets. Doug Jones, every time I go in a gym, McKinley, he's in the gym. Every time. Gary Carter, every time I go in a gym, he's somewhere filming somebody's son. Who was that? Jeffrey Day, Robert Carroll. Those the four guys that I just see. You know, it's more guys out there. So I know they're gonna get mad, but it's more guys out there. It's just I see those four, and those four they'll help me. I mean, if I need something to know about a high school basketball player and that I haven't seen, and he tell me, Doug, this is what I love, Doug, who I need to go watch? I mean, no, what game I need to go watch tonight? What game I need to go watch tonight? And I asked Doug a question, what can we do in the summer basketball community to make it better? He said, hell yeah. He said, I wish we can agree that summer basketball should be about the kids and helping them and not these attention-seeking adults. Could we get anybody to comment on that one? What's up, Daddy's Moody? Jameson Morrow, can we comment on that one? I'm gonna get back. I guess y'all know I'm a flip-flop. Y'all know I'm all over the place. I just like the tie. I don't want us to think it's separate. Man, politics, the law, and high school basketball, everything intertwined, y'all, everything. We sit in the chop shop. We sit in the world's messiest intersection where all of these things intersect. And we're going to talk about them and be about it. And Doug said, he would, I think I made a comment. Doug, I made so many comments, I forgot what I asked you. But it had to, because I was saying, what can we do to make America better? What can we do to make summer basketball better? And Doug said, I wish we can all agree that summer basketball should be about the kids and helping them. Maybe my question should be, shout out to Eric Boone, man. Everybody right now, in your own language, whatever you want to do, send a prayer out to Eric Boone and his family. Great man, great family. His mom watched my show, and she told me, she said, you keep being you, baby. You know, don't you tone down for me. You keep being you. And I never forget that. And she's you know, under the weather, you know, and you know, she's real sick. And I just want to pray for health, wealth, and all of kids, or siblings, or grandsons, and everybody. And I mean, that's what we do as a community. We lift each other up. On this show, we ain't tearing nobody down. That's why when people come on here trying to tear people down, y'all know I stop. I won't even let y'all tear down John Uri. And I know he be doing some of the craziest stuff in the world, but don't notice I never let y'all tear him down. And y'all think I'm gonna let a dude come on the show who don't come on the show but to be messy, and y'all think I'm gonna let him come on here and talk about Roland Martin and all the positive stuff Roland is doing out here? You got to be at your rabbit mind. Now, splice that out and tweet that. But Doug, I was seeing something, Doug. Summer basketball kids, all my youngsters out here. I was watching something. And, you know, I like to share. Every time I get a chance, you know, when I talk to college coaches and I talk to, you know, college coaches, they tell me, Robert, what The thing, when they get to my college campus, the guys that's gonna win are the guys that compete. All of them are talented. I wouldn't have them on my college campus. Ain't but 13 scholarships. So when your son go there and he don't play, his ass ain't competing. Don't let him call you talking about the coach don't like it. Because if you competing, the coach gonna love you. You follow me? But Doug, how can we agree that summer basketball should be about the kids and helping them without the attention-seeking adults? We can't eliminate the attention-seeking adults because the adults have to be over the kids. So what can we do? What can we do? Nobody? I ain't got nobody talking to me. Y'all, this kind of shows I don't like. Y'all got to talk to me. I know y'all want to hear from me. I got some more for you. You gonna get some more out of me. I'm gonna give you some more. But I just want to know, what can we do? Nobody got an idea? Don, you don't have an idea? Eric Boone, you don't have an idea? Thaddeus Moody, you don't have an idea? Kevin Freeman, you don't have an idea? Jameson Morrow, you don't have an idea? I'm going Christopher Ellie, you don't have it. Walter Yates, you don't have an idea? Let me keep going. McKinley Singer, you don't have an idea? Brian Boatwright, you don't have an idea? Who else? Ricky Scott, you don't have an idea? Doug, you don't have an idea. Jerry Jones, do you have an idea? Marquesa, do you have an idea? Crystal, do you have an idea? Casey Small, do you have an idea? Michael Smith, do you have an idea? Because y'all, Sandra, if you're still on, do you have an idea? Hey, don't forget, tonight, 6:30, Triple J's Barbecue. The back to school drive. Bring a kid, bring some gifts, not gifts, bring some stuff, bring backpacks, bring everything, anything you think a kid might need. Come and drop it off at there. We got kids in need. We got a lot of stuff. Hey, we got stuff, but we want you to come drop off a donation so we can buy stuff to help the kids, everything. Reginald Simpson, Sonia, if you're still here. Businessman, Terry Rito, if you're still here. Can we agree that summer basketball can be about the kids? What can we agree about that and helping them and not the attention seeking adults? Tyrone Caldwell, I need you. Tanya Kimber, you ain't said nothing to me. Daryl Anderson, Robert Young, you must be doing something else. Oh, it's Thursday. I know what you're doing. Can somebody talk to me? Can we use your analogy, burning the high school kids and start programs with our younger kids? Hatter, I'm sorry, I'm at work. I can't type in time. Okay. You know what? I know y'all at work. I just be lonely, man, sometimes, man, when I don't see nobody talking to me. I be lonely over here. Ain't nobody in here but me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go let y'all hear our outside sound. Watch it. I went over the window. Tell me, can y'all hear outside? When the cars start coming by. But Doug, I thought about something the other day, Doug. Players would emulate nearly everything about the NBA stars do. Y'all hear the car? From the long threes, crazy dunk attempts, wild shots, and everything in between. But not the little things. The greatest players on earth communicate. I know my girl Sonia was there. I got you, Omar. Omar, I got you. Omar. Omar, check this out, Omar. You sound like you coach a team. Y'all hear? Y'all hear? Players would emulate nearly everything. Hold up, y'all. Let me see how that. Let me see. Hold up. Let me give y'all a brief little look. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up. Look at Doug, look at my new office, Doug. Hey, y'all. Hold on. I ain't mean to do that. Hey, this equipment I got, man, I can take my phone and take y'all somewhere with it, man. I can take. Okay. But Omar said too many tournaments and too many teams, too many opportunities for the unnecessary to occur. Ooh, I like that. Omar, I like that. Omar said too many tournaments, but ain't nobody gonna stop giving in tournaments because they making money. Everybody on a team calls Omar because they little Johnny is a point guard and he ain't gonna let him start, so I'm gonna start my team so my son can be a point guard. What else you said, Omar? Hold on, Omar. I got you. You said too many opportunities for the unnecessary to occur. I like that, Omar. Hold on. Daddy's Moody said, let me see. All parties that are involved need to sign an agreement of their roles in summer basketball. But always remember, you sign a document to get married. Daddy's Moody, and your ass ain't married no more. Neither am I. You sign a document and you go before God. So signing a document ain't worth the paper. It's I told you, Mike, I told you, it's nice out here. But signing a document, Mike, I mean, who was that? Dad, signing a document, it won't work. I don't think signing a document, but I mean, it's good to think about. I see you, Jimmy. Hold on a second. He said, let me get out of the way. You said, if the agreements are broken by any of the parties, the individual was removed by the second offense. But that is Moody. You had to laugh at that one, didn't you? That is Moody. But I understand it, but, I don't. But I'm gonna bring it. But before I get it, I want y'all to do this, though. I want y'all to get this before I break Jimmy in. But I'm watching these players. When I go to these workouts and I go to practice, I went to a couple of practices up here, and these kids were communicating like hell. And but players were emulating nearly everything about NBA players, from the long threes to the crazy dunk attempts to the wild shots and everything in between, but not the little things. The greatest players on the earth communicate. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let me see, can I find it? Watch this.
Stay high, stay string, nothing. You're low. Whoa.
Here, 2-9, elbow. Stick. I'm through.
Hey, behind you, man. Corner, yeah. Stay high, stay low, string, nothing. You're low.
See, that's what it sounds like in USA basketball. If your gym don't sound like that, coach, quiet teams are usually teams that don't win that. Gotta talk. This ain't a classroom. You be loud in the classroom, and then when you get your butt on the court, a little bit, you be quiet. But Jimmy, I'm about to bring you in so you can look up and hit your mute button. There you go. What's going on, man?
No, shoot, real quick. That's he said some rules. Real. The only thing that prevented that, remember that the players were prevented by the NCAA from engaging in legal and binding agreements. That was before this NIL stuff. That's the rule that has not been modified by the NCAA. So
we wasn't talking about the NCAA though, Jim.
Well, you saying summer ball? That means there's a student athletes.
No. He's saying we asked was some things that you would change about summer basketball. About the parents. We talking about the parents. This ain't got nothing to do. We talking about the grown-ups. The grown-ups need to sign a document, not the kids.
But if the grown-up is signing a document, then it's pertaining to their kid playing summer basketball. Otherwise, the grown-up playing summer basketball, that's an adult.
Let me give you some context, because you got to come in with you ain't got no context. We were talking about things that you would change in America. Then we said things you could change in the summer basketball community, right? So Doug said, hell yeah, I wish we can agree that summer basketball should be about kids and helping them and not these attention-seeking adults. And then I asked some more things. And then Thaddeus Moody came with talking about, well, let me get back to Thaddeus Moody stuff. Because you got the wrong context. I see where you were going. He said all parties that are involved need to sign an agreement of their roles in summer basketball. If the agreements are broken by any of the parties, the individuals, it must be removed by the second offense. And what I was telling him, even people sign stuff. Don't you know people sign stuff and still don't nothing happen? People, your word is more important than what you sign. Because I told him, you're signed to get married. You're signed to do a lot of shit. You're signed to pay them folks they rent on time and you don't. You're signed to pay that damn condo and you don't. So stuff happens. So them signing nothing, that's what I was trying to explain in the summer basketball. Because you can't legislate. Somehow we got to figure out how we legislate these motives that these people that has in summer basketball. Because it's, like a mom just yesterday, the 2 days in a row, saying, I'm so glad this basketball stuff is over. My son can just go and do this. My daughter can go do this. My son, I'm glad it's over. Man, people have terrible, terrible, terrible experiences in summer basketball. And I was completely different, ladies and gentlemen. I had the greatest experience in basketball. So I'm just sitting back and laughing and just saying, y'all, it don't have to be that way. Y'all just listening to the wrong Negroes.
Hey man, you know, one thing that I've noticed, and it's been 100%, and that is, if people feel they are being embarrassed, it will get their attention. They will start to communicate or start to solve a problem that may persist. Once again, if people in the basketball community, if for some reason they feel that they are being embarrassed or called out, hit dogs will mostly holler in grassroots.
I know some moms finna come out with their podcast.
Well, guess what? Hit dogs will holler. Here's the thing. And I've talked with numerous parents. And I've said this topic before, and they go hand in hand. They have what they call web reviews on movies. When we were little, they had two dudes called Cisco and Ebert. Used to give you thumbs up or thumbs down on whether to go see a movie that week. And they were so popular, they were like the golden standard. Then you had similar reviews on restaurants. Hell, you got guys out there that are that are social media influencers with millions of followers just because they tell you this restaurant is where you should go, where you should not go. People go and they share their experiences about restaurants. But when it comes to grassroots basketball, everybody will like to whisper their displeasures. They don't want to vocalize their displeasures because there's a fear of the unknown that somebody's going to take it out on their kid. And
Jimmy,
here's
the fear is absolutely correct. These slimy ass people will take it out on their kids.
Here's the thing. Okay, so this is the part of the arena that I love for people to enter. If you are in the range of your recruitment, the proper range of your recruitment, name me the one kid that went below his range because of such behavior by his parent. And once again, we know many people out there that got what they call crazy ass parents. And the ones that got them crazy ass parents, most of them that tolerate over a period of time, they were Division I prospects.
But people don't want their name out there, Jimmy. Coach, these people will tweet about you, will at you, will tweet about you and your kid, you will tweet about, and once it's out there, Jimmy, it's out there.
Okay, but once again, the part about going after hurting your kid. See, what I'm doing is I'm inviting people to stop spreading myths. People can try to hurt your kid. See, that's the thing.
But people don't even, Jimmy, you talking about hurting them and recruiting. These people don't want to see their names out there. Jimmy, you know this basketball community is toxic like that, man. Some people don't see you ain't got no kids, so it don't matter to you. But don't nobody want to hear their goddamn kids of their kid out there, or somebody comes and talking about their kid on social media. Don't nobody want to feel like that mess.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
But that's what this parent was telling me.
Okay, what I'm talking about is the parent get out there and let people know this program, they gonna lie to you. They lied to me about this, and that. That's going on the heels to Thaddeus Moody's point. This program, beware guys, they put a schedule out, but we didn't go on half these trips that were on this schedule. Bop, bop, and bop. Okay, if I had to do it all over again, I would do this, and this if you're gonna go to this program. This is what I'm saying. And once that happens, that program is going to call that parent, hey, man, why are you putting that stuff out there about me? What do you mean? I'm putting out there about my experience. Because you zoomed me on some stuff. Remember the old Aretha Franklin song, who's zooming who? You zoomed me, and now I'm spreading the word so it can't happen to another parent. This is the thing, even if it's not public, it don't necessarily has to be public. That's the part. That's the key. You parents don't even fucking talk to each other. So do it in silence. Y'all don't even do that. That's what I'm saying. You don't even call each other. Hey, I know you played for this program. I saw you switched over. Give me some intel. Which one, after it's over with, if you had to do it all over again, which one was better? Which one's a better experience? What should I look out for? Y'all don't even do that. That could be a kid going on a college visit this weekend. True story. And you could be going on a college visit next weekend. That parent ain't gonna even call that other parent and say, hey, how did it go? What should we ask? What should we look out for? What did y'all do? That way now, that parent might tell y'all, hey, man, they had us in the suite. They had a bottle of Dom Perignon on the pillow. They had this and that had a bottle of Crown Royal from my husband. Man, we time we walked in there, and that happens. You get on your visit next week, you got a bottle of Boone's Farm on your pillow. That should let you know something. But y'all don't talk. If you just talk to each other.
You're a Boone's Farm type of guy. I get you some champagne, you get upset if I buy you some. I'm a champagne. What if you? what if that coach know
Okay,
he's
they
a
gonna
boom
get you
firm type of
verb.
guy?
They gonna get you some groove and get me booms for them. That's telling me something.
No,
Howard.
that's telling me that you're a boom firm type dude, and they know what
No,
I'm
no,
not.
no, 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 no,
Because
no. If I
everybody
don't
don't like
ask,
boom. Excuse me, it's verb. Everybody don't like verb.
I got a couple of bottles right there. I got a couple. I got a couple.
But
I
everybody
got a
don't
couple
like
right
it.
there.
Hey, them people see. Hey, some people were talking about you had some Hennessy on your shelf behind. Somebody was saying that you had some Hennessy behind you right now. But keep going. I'm just saying,
No,
Jimmy.
that's the key. I'm telling you, we can go and blow. We can blow smoke all day, but that's
So you're saying that
right
parents
now.
should communicate more?
Because guess what? As a people, we do so much by referrals. We do so much by word of mouth. Our community, black folk, we do so much. I'm telling you, word of mouth. Anytime restaurant, man, you got to go to this restaurant, man. It's good, man. Got to go to this place. It's good. Guess what? If you go and saying Frozen 2.0, man, y'all got to go check it out. It's good. You're not going to go and dig it up on your own. We do a lot of stuff as consumers by word of mouth. That is a fact. Now, why it ain't the same way in grassroots basketball? We wait, and because in grassroots basketball, it's what you would call people are either there's in everything in the economy. There's buyers and there's sellers, but there's a constant market for BS, for stanky BS. So either people are buying stanky BS or they're selling stanky BS. And BS wasn't always a primary option. So it got to the point now where people buying and selling so much, they think this is a norm. It becomes a norm. But it's stanky BS. That's what it is. Hell, you don't like it? Sprinkle some cherries or some strawberries or some hot sauce in it. Give it a little wine. But it's still stanky BS. It wasn't, and it don't have to be like that, because at the same time, you guys are the consumers. And as you talk, then that means you go and you realize what you have in common. You have a common interest, and that is your babies. And as your babies, and then you make decisions and you become more empowered to ask more questions before and not after. Before and not after. And then guess what? Then you would be less likely to be compromised or end up compromising others in this business, in the pursuit of the happiness for your kid. And that's the truth. You guys know that. And you just gotta, you guys know some of the people, and it's like, guess what? And I say it again, you don't have to get up on the internet, and you don't have to do a review on a certain program. You don't have to do that. But you can go and make a phone call. But it takes the people that's coming up to be more educated. Those people that already played don't have time to go look up who's coming up next. If you're going and you're thinking about a program, it ain't no difference. It ain't no difference than when some of you guys get some of your colleges, or you learn some of these coaches, or learn about some of these college coaches that's calling you. People call me all the time. Hey man, you know any coach at this school? You know any coach at that school? We going up there on the unofficial. You know anybody over here? Hey, we thinking about walking on. You know the coach over there? Same type of concept. You're not doing it on the internet. You're calling a person and you're asking them for intel that can help you. So, what do? If you're an underclassman, a parent of an underclassman right now, you go and you pay attention to the roster from this past summer. Pay attention to who the coaches were. If they have a turnover from the summer before, and you go and you pick a couple of parents at random, one or two, and it's like a reference, and you call and you say, look, want to know if I can meet up with you and pick their brain, buy them a shrimp basket or something for their time, and ask them to give you a checklist of what of the do's and don'ts, or the pros and cons of that particular program. It's just that simple. It's just that hour of your time can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars that you would think you're investing in your kid. And it could be going into some type of Ponzi scheme instead. That's all. That's all. And that's all you guys got to do. Once you do it, then people will see the ones that have wisened themselves up. They will notice that, because at first you're going to become the problem parent because you're asking too many damn questions. You're getting too close to the truth. And you can't let that deter you. It's your babies. And I get it, but the truth of the matter is you got to understand something. There's an influx of guys that used to play basketball and used to be basketball stars in high school, in college. They went overseas and played pro ball. And a lot of those guys may or may not even have college degrees. So that means they may or may not even can go and be a gym coach at their middle school in the public school ranks. So the market for those guys, it was an influx of them, of talent. Whereas they come back home, they came back to Houston, and they looked around and they realized, look, you see another guy that one of their homeboys. What are you doing, man? I work out kids. Working out kids is kind of like what detail shops used to be back in the 80s during the crack epidemic. If you're from the urban communities, then you know what I'm talking about. There were detail shops on every damn corner. No matter what city you lived in. You could live in rainy ass Oregon, and there was a detail shops on every other corner during the crack epidemic. Well, the workout guys, that's the new detail shops. So what happens is these guys look over and I see, well, hell, you got 20, you working out 20 guys, and they're paying you. What are you charging? Them parents they're giving me $200 a week, 200 bucks a week, times 20 kids, right? Times 4 weeks a month. Okay, that's the job. That's their job now. So meanwhile, you're going to take a liking to one that has talent, and you're thinking that one might be the one that can make it. If he makes it, then maybe you make it because you make it in your heart, but you might become his personal trainer. And that's kind of like the lure. Or you might get a job off of it and get back into college coaching. That's the lure from that side of the fence. So that's the cape that's held that the bull is trying to go through from that side of the fence. Well, guess what? If that guy's working out 20 guys and he's telling all 20 of them, man, nobody believes in you. Everybody's sleeping on you. They got you ranked too low. You're Division I. I know Division I. You Division I, right? Mind you, that kid ain't better than what this guy was when he was in high school, and he didn't play Division I. But he's telling you, and that don't mean he don't know what Division I is. But guess what? If he wasn't better than you in high school and you didn't play Division I, that don't necessarily mean he's not Division I, but that's a good measuring stick. You know what it takes. But yet that guy will probably tell that parent and keep telling that parent that this kid is going to achieve the dream that you have and fit in place for him. And in doing so, by the way, this $200 for next week is due, and you can pay for the whole month if you want right now. Why would I not tell you that he's improving every step of the way if that check is coming on time from that parent every damn week or every month? Why would you not? Now, guess what? I know why you should, but why would some of them guys not? You selling dreams. People are buying dreams. And that's the BS, the stanky BS market that's the commodity right now that's being traded back and forth and being bought on. Like people buying call options on basketball players. Instead of being put options, they're buying call options. For those of you guys that are familiar with the economy or or the CBOE for Thaddeus Moody, who lives in Chicago. That's the Chicago Board of Options Exchange. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just gotta wisen up. Once you wisen up, guess what? You'll save a whole bunch of money. A whole bunch of money.
A parent, Jimmy, texted me and said, I asked him, what are the worst, the same question, what are the worst things in summer basketball that you've encountered over the years? And the number one thing that he said was politics. And then he said egos. I sent it to you. He said egos from the coaches, entitled parents that try to intimidate the coaches, no unity between the people in the same organizations, a whole bunch of SHIT. That's what he said. That's what
entitled parents that try to intimidate the coaches. Well,
Jimmy, I didn't realize it was that much of it this year.
Elaborate on the entitled parents that try to intimidate.
Entitlement means, let's say, the guys that come on a certain team and they get certain things that the other teams don't. That's been happening. And the player walk in there like he's entitled to something. The player and the parent. The parents seem feel entitled too. So it's a Jimmy. To this year, I've heard so many coaches say, they just saying it now though, but talking about they are not going to coach again, summer basketball. I've heard several coaches came on this show and said, I'm not gonna coach summer basketball. The parents, they got parents running the program. I never heard it that particular this much this year, Jimmy, as I have lately. I mean, it's just the game has changed, man. I mean,
what's their why?
What you mean, their why? I'm telling you, I've seen
why of not coaching anymore. Why?
They just said the parents. The kids don't listen. The parents got unrealistic expectations. The kids got the parents let the kids disrespect the coaches. I mean, it's several coaches that came on this show and said, man, it just ain't worth it. But I kept hearing this. It's parents controlling the whole programs. I guess the daddy pay all the money, but the parents controlling the whole program. I've heard that a lot.
But that transitions over in all walks of life.
We understand it, but that don't mean it's right. That don't mean they have to like it.
It don't make it right, but that's a reality. Meaning the majority investor gets more electoral votes in that program, in that business, in that company.
Yeah, but guess what? That don't mean it's right.
We're not talking about right. Favor ain't fair.
Yeah, but guess what? These parents, they don't want to hear that. They don't cause.
But see, here's the thing. Okay.
Hold up. So parents, let me help you, because what he's about to say, this summer basketball ain't about a meritocracy. This is about who got what and who got what now. That's what he's saying. So if you're gonna be in this stuff, it's who got what and who got what. Meritocracy is out the window. You're not gonna be promoted on your merits. It's who your daddy can outpay or who your daddy or your mama can outpay. That's summer basketball. If you choose, like on Mission Impossible, if you choose to take this mission, understand that you're going to have some opposition when you take this mission.
Talent dictates itself. The vast majority of the people out there don't have supreme talent, supreme God-gifted talent. That's one way to move and be on that box. But that's small. Yeah. That's a fraction of the people out there.
Okay.
So that means for others to think, to feel they are equal to or greater than, it has to come and it fall into the description for which you just mentioned. That means who got what and who they are. So that's what I'm wondering when, because people use the word politics. When they use the word politics, is that what you mean? What you're talking about? The politics of the parents, or the politics of the powers that be?
I didn't ask the question. They just said politics. I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
that's a hell of a brush, Hatter. That's why I just broke the politics down. Is it the politics on the side of the fence from the parents? Or is it politics on the side of the fence, whereas you don't think that somebody is suppressing your kids from their recruitment? Meaning that's two different avenues of politics.
But it's all politics. Maybe
Yeah,
they don't
but it's
like.
two
Maybe they
different
don't
things.
like none of it.
Yeah, but understand. First of all,
People don't
the
have to like
recruitment
it,
part.
man. That's what you don't understand. I'm just teaching them you have to deal with it. I don't blame y'all for not liking it. I had to deal with it. But I didn't get, you know what I said? Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to let these people control what happened to my son. So I had my own damn plan. This wasn't a plan that nobody in the summer basketball game gave me. I had my own plan. And I followed that plan to the letter. My thing was making sure my son understood what I had. So nobody, his mama, nobody else wouldn't come in. And I had a plan for you. Parents, if you don't have a plan for yourself, somebody else gonna give you one. So I didn't care about no politics. I had a team that I paid for, and he was on the damn bench. How about that? But guess what?
But
He got a chance. What?
you know what?
What?
On that particular team, you had a voice into the administration or the direction.
Of course I did. But I didn't choose to use it. Only thing I wanted my son to do was be able to play with them badass dudes and practice with them badass dudes. And he got a chance to. But I had a voice. I could have said, y'all let this little 8th grader start. Stupid. Y'all let this little 9th grader start. Stupid. No. But when he got good enough, he said, I want to go play for another team. I said, all of this damn work I done did, and you want to go play for the Houston Hoop. You got to be out your mind. So but guess what, parents? We had a plan. You can't leave your sons and stuff into my hands. Jimmy said, you can't leave it into nobody's hands. You better have a plan. You better take all this information. You better go back. If I was you, I would go back 7 years and get all this information that's been given on the Chop Shop. Because it's going to be politics. Yeah. But what Jimmy said, if you're a badass dude, politics don't matter.
It dictates its own politics.
It got its own politics. So,
it got its own politics. It's extremely gifted. The politics are dictated around them. It's a whole different thing. They don't have to worry about. They don't have to worry about paying.
But the parents don't care about that. Dude. They don't care. All they think about is they little Johnny.
And that's the masses. I get it. But at the same time, why wait until after it happens to you? Could it be that most of the parents out there don't really think it could happen to them? Because eventually, as your kid played in a Lodia league, and you were the best kid on your team in the Lodia league or the prime time league, then he goes to a regional travel team, and you're one of the better ones on that one. So then guess what? One of the sneaker teams pluck you up. So now your role, each level up, you ain't the man, you one of the men. Now you're just a role guy on this other team. You're off the bench, place you've never been in your life. So now, and you're saying, well, your mom and you say, well, we don't do it like this, or we gonna stay in this hotel. You have no say so on that. And it's a weird space. It's kind of helpless.
Jason Tatum.
You don't know what to do.
Jason Tatum. In a weird space. He ain't never had to come off the bench ever in his life. But keep going.
And so now here you are. So why do you think it can't happen to your son? Why do you think that? And then guess what happens? It's a whole nother topic because we get to
get into
is that for every grievance that you have, for no matter whom it's against, there's going to always be one person out there, at least, that's not a relative, that's going to do whatever it takes to be on your winning team. They're going to be your yes man. They're going to be, man, I don't know why. They're going to be the guy that's, whatever you feeling, they're going to, man, I don't, you got to watch it. They're going to be that kazoo on Fred Flintstone's shoulder. It's undefeated. Those are the ones that they have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Nothing to lose and everything to gain. They ain't helping you with none of them dues. They the ones that might be receiving them dues. Do they give you a discount? You late on them dues, they gonna call you. They know you're going through some stuff.
Man, this stuff.
They know that.
Man, this stuff is.
They know that. They know that. They know the air ain't working in the car. They say, damn some dudes this month. Hey, go over to Billy and I got it taken care of. We're gonna get your car fixed. That should be part of the investment. That's part of what I call a village. Because that way now your kid got cold air going to and from practice. That way mom's less stressed. Where are those people at now? When you got a problem, they're here to help you solve the problem. When you got a problem, no, most of these guys doing now, they act like they know, but act like they don't know. Man, that's her problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Shit. They late, they about to get evicted. Oh man, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
And, Jim, and I hate to say this, but I've seen it so many times. I'll wait till next week because we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna write that down. I got another topic we got to talk about next week. Yeah, I got it. We're gonna close it out.
Don't forget, don't ever think for a minute that the numbers that you see on that screen is the only people that's watching this show. Don't be that naive. Don't be that naive.
Jim,
you know
Jimmy,
why?
I'm gonna tell you, Jimmy. No, Jim. Let me help you out, Jim. Jim, I go to the golf course one day. It's a dude tell me everything that done happened on this damn show. And Jimmy, I ain't seen his name pop up nowhere on neither site, nowhere. But I just wanted to give you that. Jimmy, some people, tell that man recited everything. I said, damn, man, I got it like that. I don't want anybody to know. I don't want anybody to know I'm on there. He probably on here right now, but keep going, Jim. Go and finish it out.
That's all. We got the analytics.
This stuff reached a lot of people, man.
Backside, I can tell there's a lot of people watching the show.
A lot of
people don't want you to know that they watch the show because they don't like either this guy right here.
Yeah, they don't like me.
I like this guy right here.
They tweet about me, Jim. Jimmy, I'm getting tweeted about. I thought you was the only one getting tweeted about.
I had trolls. So you got work to do.
Yeah. We made it, Joe.
I had trolls. I had 2-3 trolls. I had trolls. I had people go out their way to go make up fake social media accounts. You remember that? You're right. I'm an HOF.
Listen, you know what? Somebody told me though, Robert, you ain't made it until you get some of them kind of people now. You got to get some of them kind of people, and you ain't doing nothing.
Hey, you know what
I got tweeted about, man. Jimmy, hold up though. I got tweeted about, and Jimmy, guess what? I got about 50 followers, new followers. So they damn. I said, wow. Keep on tweeting about me. Keep on tweeting.
With that being said, guys, it's time to get on the phone out here. Don't forget, today, you know what time it is. You know where we are.
Oh, yes, sir.
We're doing the back to school drive, and that is over at Triple J's Smokehouse on Homestead. We're giving away a whole bunch of backpacks and school supplies. Shout out in advance. I applaud Sheldon ISD is going to invade Houston ISD with some of their student athletes to come and volunteer during the back to school drive.
Hush your mouth.
And I'm going to applaud them. Mm-hmm. How in the hell with HISD, Cashmere High School, which I sent the flyers to the athletic coordinator over there. You know, they came in the past. I'm not saying, I'm not calling them out like that, but I'm basically challenging them to come back out. That's what I'm doing. Don't let Sheldon ISD be the only students out there giving away stuff. That's what I'm saying. So shout out to them. Remember, last year, Wheatley High School coach came out there with one of his kids, with a couple of his kids to volunteer.
That's
so
good.
That's why David Burrell at Wheatley High School, he always, I got you.
Yo, it's so much fun, man. I just wish I was in town. It's fun. It's fun,
it's unbelievable, man. It's if you're watching those kids get those items and the joy, and then understand people like, well, I already got a bag. My son already got a backpack, baby. Okay. Wait a minute. So your son got one pair of tennis shoes? He got one school uniform? Backpacks get ruined just like other stuff in clothing items get ruined. Why not get a second backpack? It's free. And then those who come, those kids, guess what? They come. There may be some kids that you might not even have to cook for the night because we're feeding the kids. The Triple J's, Smokehouse Triple J's, shout out to Rhonda Scales and her family. They're feeding the kids.
Yeah.
You guys know how it goes, the one that's been there before.
It's fine,
this
man.
thing is and it's quick. It's safe. We got the Harris County Sheriff Department is there doing the detail.
Yeah. I mean, y'all, hey, man. But you know, Jimmy, I ain't finna pull their teeth and tell them to come be great. We can't make people be great no more, Jim. People just got to want to come do it. That's why when I found out about the golf tournament, when I found out how many people that came and supported, those are the people I'm gonna support. I mean, that's it. I mean, I didn't ask for nothing. Just bring your ass out there to the golf tournament, walk around. But those are kind of things that we had the Boys and Girls Club and the Salvation Army kids out there. And those kids had never, ever been on a golf course before, Jimmy. And they was just looking like, what is going on out here? Bilal, I told you, Bilal Badley, he said, I've never been out here. He didn't know what was going on. I had to explain to him, yo, it's all right to be exposed to different things. Think about the fellowship at the back to school. You're going to see a lot of people you probably ain't seen in a while. But it's just I hate that I'm out here, but I'm out here for a good cause. So guess what? We'll convene later when I get back in town. But I'm out of here, y'all, because I got to go. They looking at me, but I got to get out of here, and we'll see y'all on Monday. All right, we out.
Yeah. Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.